What is up, guys? Vibe Sounds here. Today I'll bring you a brand new video for you guys today. Today I'll be reviewing or showing you my top 5 plugin effects. Yeah, and that's coming up right now. Okay, so let's get right into it. So as I always say, the headphones are coming on, and this says everything, and yeah, so let's start with the first plugin over here. So I got this first plugin called ROM. Now this plugin is from Native Instruments, and it's a very good reverb plugin. I really love this thing. So I got this guitar loop here. Now that's completely dry. I mean, there's a little bit of delay on that sample. And let's turn on ROM. I don't know why. I just love this reverb so much. I mean, listen to that. Let's put on a longer tail. I mean, it's just spaces everything out. I love it. I use this reverb on everything, mostly. I mean, I use the Ableton stock reverb and this one also. So yeah, that's number 1. So number 2 I have here is a Kickstart plugin. Now Kickstart is a plugin that basically you can use to do automatic sidechaining. Now sidechain is when you have a certain sound, like a kick drum or something, and you have a synth. The volume of the synth will duck down when a certain amount of volume from the kick drum goes up. I'll show you. I didn't even get close to the mic for that. So do you hear that? How it's ducking? Now this is much simpler than routing audio to a source to make it actually sidechaining. Now it always syncs to your tempo. So 74. So if I went higher and I resetted it, it's gonna follow it, and you have all these different kind of presets. Only the first thing. All of these presets, and it got some time divisions, quarter note, half note, 1 bar basically, and then 1/8 note. So yeah, that's one of my favorite sidechain plugins when I make EDM, which you don't really hear for a while. I do need to release that stuff out. Okay, so next plugin I have is Wider by Polyverse. Now this is a really good stereo enhancer. It's not stereo enhancer, to make things sound wide and more around. You'll see. So I got this guitar loop. It sounds pretty in the center. Oh boy, what happened there? It sounds pretty in the center. So I'm gonna turn on this plugin, and you probably already heard. See how it sounds much more wider? Turn that off. Turn it back on. Here's how this sounds much more better. And then what I would do actually, I would kind of combine these two. Oh, that sounds pretty beautiful. I'm inspired. I might save that for later. So, yeah, that is Wider by Polyverse. This is a very good, wider thing to make things, I don't know. So, next plugin we got here is, okay, Ableton just crashed. So that's always nice to see. Okay, so we're back, and let's go with the next plugin here. So I got this plugin, which hopefully will open. So right here is Cashmere Essentials Kick. So this is basically to get a kick drum sounding good. So I got this kick pattern just for the floor. So let's say I want to raise up the transients here. air, basically all the high end, as you can see from this wave. And then what if I wanted to turn up the tape, which is like saturation, and maybe turn up the sub frequencies, and you could you got the mids. That's pretty much, you're just boosting the mids of it. And then you have pressure, which is, I think I was wrong with the other one. This one's actually saturation. And then this one's compression. And if this is width, basically making it wider. I don't know why you would use that. Since this has a lot of transients in it, I'm not gonna mess with it too much. I mean, probably raise up the air. Turn up the mids, baby. There we go. That sounds pretty good. So yeah, that is Cashmere Essentials Kicks. Wow, this video is going really fast. So and then my last plugin I have here is, I don't really know how to say it, but it is Fin Micro by UJam. Now this thing has a bunch of different plugins. I mean, a bunch of different presets to make sounds really good. So I've got this sample I chopped up. And if I turn this off, and I have this preset called Infinity, which basically is kind of like a delay that's like being modulated and stuff. Or I'm completely wrong, I don't know. It just sounds cool. And you have this mount knob. It just makes things sound really good. Let's try a different preset here. Let's go with Space Grinder. Wow. This plugin is magical. Put everything at max. This is heavy distortion. Make things sound like an old radio. And then you got this one. It's kind of like auto panning. Frequency shifter. Now this is auto pan. And that's going really fast. And then you got all these things, vibrato. Everything's just wobbly. Let's go back to the Infinity. And that's what I set it at. So yeah. That, I think, is pretty much it, really. So I got my ROM plugin here, Kickstart, Wider, Cashmere Essentials Kick, and Fin Micro by UJam. So yeah, those are my top 5 plugins that I use pretty frequently, actually. And I'll leave a link in the description down below to get these plugins for free. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll be back soon with a new video.